Big up Amerie, man. Big up Amerie. This was fucking brutal. Amerie did a Tiny Desk on NPR. NPR Tiny Desk, you know those performances. And I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I did remember. Or I knew. But I was reminded of just how weak of a vocalist she is, because God almighty, she kind of sounded like me in the shower. I'm not going to lie. Amerie kind of sounded like me in the shower. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yo, Amerie, that voice, bro. That voice live is a mazzoline. One more time. Trying to keep my eyes closed. Trying to keep self-control. Holy shit. That voice was crazy. I don't know if those guys were laughing at her singing or they were just smiling at each other, but that was fucking hilarious. I don't know if the band were laughing at her singing or smiling at each other. I'm not too sure. And even the background singers aren't that great either. Even the background singers who are usually pretty sick, they're pretty terrible. Fucking hell, man. This was a disaster. Unfortunately. The good thing about it is that although she can't sing, and she clearly sounds like a strangled cat, or she sounds like me, you and I, or especially me in the fucking shower, it still is a bit of a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird. She doesn't sound good, tonally, but it's still a bit of a vibe. Oh, ouch. Oh, Amerie, what? We don't know each other well. You don't know how to sing well, my dear. Oh. To be fair, like I said, it's still a bop though. I don't know what's... maybe it's because it's a hit record, but it still sounds and feels like a bop, even though she can't sing. And she legitimately sounds like she's... You know, her voice is gone. It still is a bit of a vibe. Why is that? But I also wonder if a lot of this negativity around this NPR is in part due to her Joe Budden appearance. I wonder if Amerie on Joe Budden recently has played a role in this appearance being received the way it's been received. Because if you're not familiar, if you don't know, Amerie appeared on an episode of Joe Budden podcast. I'm not sure if it was a Patreon episode or it was a regular episode, but I did see clips of it. And she came out at the end of the show as being very much into conspiracy theories. Like Anunnaki shit, like lizard people shit, pyramid shit. Like she's really into that sort of shit. And I think it freaks people out. People basically called her light-skinned Jaguar Wright. Right? You know who Jaguar Wright is, right? People were calling her light-skinned Jaguar Wright. I think it freaked some people out to find out that she was one of those conspiracy theory woo-woo type of people. So I wonder if that appearance has played a role in this performance being the way it is, or being received the way it is. I wonder. So that was pretty bad. And then the other one was also bad. One of my other favorite songs of hers, unfortunately, another performance that didn't go too well, was a song "Why Don't We Fall in Love," which might actually be my favorite song of Amerie's. I'm not gonna lie. I know one thing's obviously the big, obvious hit, but "Why Don't We Fall in Love" is such an amazing fucking song. And unfortunately, she also butchered this too.
So many things I'm going through, so much that I want to do. It's starting to become so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really guaranteed. So many days I thought of you. It's about time you know the truth. Got to act quickly when I fall in love. So many reasons why. So why don't we?
Oh my god! Even the choir, the band, the band also. Sorry, the background singers. They make it worse, bro. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They all definitely lied on their CV, innit? You know when you apply for a job and they said, you know, you have to know a language, you have to fucking be fluent in French or Spanish or something, and you lie, and then you finally get called up on it. This is the same thing here. Again, I don't fuck with the singing, but I like the performance. I think her confidence is kind of carrying it through. You know, I'm not sure what it is. I think her confidence, maybe her star power, maybe it's just like she's just like an old school pop star, you know, an old school artist who knows how to perform, knows how to carry a stage, command, like there's something about her that you still can't take your eyes off of. Like, even though it's terrible sonically, it's still a bop, it's still a vibe. I still want to go watch her perform live, you know. I'm glad she sings like that, because now it gives me confidence when I'm in the shower next. I'm not gonna feel self-conscious when I'm belting out one of her hits and my voice is crackling and my mirror fucking breaks or cracks. I'm not gonna feel too self-conscious because she sings just like me. Amerie is just like me, for real, for real. Who would have guessed that? Amerie is just like me, for real, for real.